This paper is quite thick, so it makes it difficult sometimes to get that crease right in there. But it is beautiful paper to work with, so I won't complain too much. I don't think I'll put it on the other side because it's the same colour. I'll just have a single. And I don't really think it matters that when you flip it up it's the same colour. Get this down. And this one can go in there. I may have to use some more of these pieces to tuck in as tags and things rather than keeping them out. Next we've got the one with the balloon. Just adore that teacup there, it's beautiful. And this is quite plain on it, so I do want to put something else on this to jazz it up a bit. Also down here. I'm going to use my mini envelope punch board this time because I just want some little things. And the largest size envelope that this does is a 4x4. But I want a rectangle, not a square, so let's see. So this is going to be a little envelope, 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and I've got to score it 2 1/8. Sometimes this is hard to see. 2 1/8. And I don't think I need to cover that. I'm going to leave that like that. Then I've got a little envelope in here. And I need something to go in it. Let me just look for a piece that will fit. Okay, we'll move on, and I might do something back on that later, but I'm not quite sure how many papers I'm going to have left, so I need to be, stringent with how many papers I'm actually using. For example, this one I can put here as a pocket and feature the bike. That'll become a tag in there. Oh no, this way. Putting that up the wrong way then. I'm wondering if I can do a belly band down here and then put like this in it. That one can go in there. Might put that one round the other way actually, so it bops out a little bit more than what it was. And then I've got this one, which I could put this pocket in here. Seeing what I've got left over to make pockets from now, and I don't think I've got much. So these are the ones that you can fussy cut out, but I've chosen not to do that with this piece. I've chosen just to use it as is, and I think it looks fine. Then with these little pieces here, well not this one, that's got to go into the book, put that one in. But with these little bits of leftovers, I'm going to put some into the book as well. So for example, with this one, I'm going to put this on here, maybe. No, I think I'll put it over this way so you can actually see it. So this piece is, just measure this, this piece is, it's 6 inches. So I'm going to stick this bit down here, and then this one I will fold back so it will become a page in the book. But it's only going to have it's only going to be one-sided. Now I probably want it on this side, so I'll turn this around like that. And that's going to hold it in the book. I just want to make sure that this is the correct way up, which, yeah, it will be. It actually lays on its side, but it's good enough for this. So that's going to be that piece. It will have to go on this side. And I'm going to do a couple more like that, because I've got a couple of long pieces left and I thought this was quite a good way to use them. I've got this piece, for example. This is the other side of this. And I will put, so that's the chair. So I'm going to put this one down here. Actually, I'll put it like this. So you have these two pieces like that. Okay, that's good. So this will get enough anchor points when I put it into the book. It'll get enough anchor points for it to be stable within the book. I just want to make sure that I've got everything in here. So it's going to stick where it needs to go. Okay, that looks good. Now I need to put some holes in it and then bind it. I'm putting this one in here. In fact, I'll put it up like that so you can see the camera. And I've got no pocket. I've got one there. What else have I got? Oh, I was wondering what they were, but that's this one here where I've used those and I've put them to stick that in. So I might put something over the top of that so it's not quite so obvious that that's what I did. I've now finished my journal completely and I'll give you a walkthrough of it. I've just tied this little bag up with some pretty green seam binding, and I have made this bag out of a table runner that I had in the cupboard, which is just a white linen table runner, and I've just doubled it over and folded the lace top back and then sewed the sides down. Now I could actually get rid of these sides if I wanted to, but I don't want to because I think it looks really sweet how it is with the little sides on it. Now let's have a look what I've finished up with. So again, I've used some white seam binding and I've decorated it with pink and turquoise lace throughout it. I've got this one here that opens up, and then I've got a pocket in here. Beautiful images. I've got a couple of different things in here that you can write on, and then of course also in the flip up here I've also added some washi throughout just to enhance it in a few places. More lace here, and then this one here which is really good. You could put a picture in here or something. This is the pocket that I was working on at the end there. I think that that looks great. Then I've got this one here. Plenty of room for journaling within this book. Got the belly band here with a little folder in it. And again here I put a side belly band on, and I've got a couple of little pieces that go in there that can be written on. Turn them around whichever way you want. I've got a couple of things in here to write on. The colours in this are just delicious. That's the one I made with the chair. Put some washi down here because it was a bit wobbly, this piece, so back and front I've added washi to hold it in place a bit better. And I've got some more of that pink lace down here, and again some washi because it makes it all a bit sturdier, particularly this one which folds down. And you've got this here, and there's a little envelope on here. I think I made that on camera, and it does have a little piece in it to write on, or to look at rather than write on, but you could tuck something else in there. So I've got this envelope here, and I've got a piece inside. That was a bit of leftover that tucks into that. And I've got this one here, so you can add some journaling on that one. And this is the beginning of another envelope that sits on the other side. So this sits down here, and again there's a journaling spot in here that can be written on. Or you could add something else into that pocket. And this piece flaps down. I've got a lace across here, lots of spots to write there. This is the half page, so I've got a big tag in this side. Another one of those flip ups with a couple of little things that you can write on. And then here I've actually put 3 tags in here now because I had them left over, so I thought I may as well add them into here. So I've pretty much used the whole paper pack on this one book. That's the other side of the one that flips down. And this is the little half page, and then the other smaller piece here. Got more lace across here in that pretty turquoise colour. And this is the one with the image that comes up. And then you've got more pink lace across here. I've got another little card in here for journaling on. Got this one with the green lace along the back of it. And then on this green gingham I've added some pink lace on the back. And I ran some washi down the spine as well. And then that all just ties up. And I just thought that if you just wrap the seam binding around twice or 3 times, and then it ties into a bow, or you could double it up and wrap it around, and then back into its little bag. So that's a lovely presentation to have a cute little linen bag there. And I'm really probably not going to use this table runner again, so that's why I decided to use it on this journal. I've got plenty of seam binding there that you can tie up, make into a little bow, and that is my pink and girly journal. So this is Deborah. Thanks very much for joining me, and thanks very much for the challenge, ladies. I will see you in the next video. Cheers.